Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just want to start up asking Dr. Grunsfeld about the status of the decision on what to do with the telescopes donated by NRO. You had mentioned them, but has that all been determined? What is going to be done with those?
So the answer is no, we haven't determined what's going to be done with those. That's the subject I was talking about of the Astrophysics Large Focus Telescope asset that we've done a study on. At the end of this month, I'll get the results of that study, and then we'll brief Administrator Bolden, and that would allow us to go to the next step from just the study phase to actually, if he approves it, seeing if we should start doing some engineering to validate that those telescopes could actually be used for a future space telescope. Right now our focus is on completing the James Webb Space Telescope. As we get further into the development of that telescope, then we could start seriously thinking about building another mission of some kind, whether in astrophysics or another area. We're very excited about what we're seeing so far, and I'm happy once Charlie Bolden, our administrator, has dispositioned it to come back and talk to you about it.
Very good. I want to ask all the panelists, what, if anything, is needed to further facilitate the coordination and collaboration between NSF and NASA on exoplanet exploration and research? Is there anything more that would help? Any places for improvement that you see?
Well, let me at least start with that. I think that, as you heard from our testimony, we understand very well how our different assets could work together with each other, and we're in pretty regular communication about setting up joint programs and so on. In fact, I think one of the key elements is actually even working at a lower level, which is that our program officers in the two agencies actually talk to each other regularly. We had a meeting of all of our program officers in our Astronomical Sciences Division and in NASA's Astrophysics Division about a month and a half ago, just to talk about making sure that we kept our lines of communication open, making sure that we understood which proposals we were getting and they were getting for research, so that we were doing complementary things and not doing duplicative research. So I think that was a very important aspect of our coordination, is to maximize the efficiency of the funding. I would say that it's not clear to me that we need a lot of help as long as we keep talking to each other, which we're doing very regularly right now. So I'll yield to Dr. Grunsfeld, see what he would like to say about that.
I would concur on that. I think one of the I wouldn't take this too far, but I think one of the effects of always being budget limited for research in space astronomy and ground-based astronomy is that you're forced to be very communicative and creative with your partners to make sure that you don't have duplication, because there isn't enough money to be able to duplicate things. In the case of the National Science Foundation and the NASA efforts in exoplanets, it's a very nice division, because we use basically the space-based and ground-based as the first natural breakpoint.
Thank you.
I would just say that SETI Institute is a nonprofit, and there are many research institutions that are rather small, but they've started up support of exoplanet research. For example, Planet Hunters has millions of people that go home at night and start looking for planets. So there's this huge upswell of millions of supporters of exoplanet research that is also in kind of the nonprofit realm as well that could be tapped.
So always good to hear. I know we have a lot of members here in a short time, so I'll yield back the rest of my time. Thank you.